Instead of doing the usual opening here, where I play some intro music, we're probably just going to go ahead and just hop right in here, because we did have a bit of a late start. So I want to get as much content in as we can today. So I think we just finished a long rest, if I'm not mistaken, and we have to talk to Scratch, because our bestest boy here wants to speak to us. So I'm going to need a potion of animal speaking. Let's see what he has to say.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds
Oh,
in his
there's
mouth.
a good boy. What you got there, Scratch?
I don't know.
The bestest of
Maybe
boys.
you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw
A
it.
potion of healing? Wow, that's coming in clutch. Give him the pets. All the pets. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Alrighty. Look at Lazelle. She's already ready to shoot stuff over there. Clutch AF. Exactly, it's coming in clutch with that potion of healing. Alright, well let's go ahead and leave camp, see where we left off, because I'm not even quite sure myself. Looks like, it sounds like we're in Last Light Inn. I think we probably will just go straight to the fight that's happening in Last Light.
May the road rise to meet you, and the shadows keep at bay.
That was very sweet of her. I'll be your potion of healing. No, you're more like a potion of charm person. Because you just infatuate me. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else we have to talk to here. A good portion of them are already dead thanks to our Dark Urge antics. I'm looking like a straight evil villain here with my purple cape. So I think we're just going to go talk to... oh, well, let's get our buffs in first before we head right into this difficult combat.
Well, hello.
We gotta summon everyone. Our little Raven boy, the second bestest of boys, right behind Scratch. Call me an aphrodisiac, because aphrodisiac, I can never say that word. I know what it is. Aphrodisiac, because I'll make you want me. I mean, what?
Assume nothing.
That word's always just been a tongue twister for me. I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, I already want you, so, like every day, so I don't need an aphrodisiac. But that was still pretty slick, I'll give you that. Aphrodisiac. Aphrodisiac. I know how to say it. It's a tongue twister for me, so it gets me every time I try to say it. I like to think I know how to say it at least. Oh, I can finally upcast Longstrider so it doesn't take forever to get the whole team buffed. I forgot that I leveled up last stream, actually. There we go. So Weiss should have bonus action dash now. Lazelle's got mirror image, and also she has find familiar? Oh, cause she's a Pact of the Chain now. Oops. I guess we'll just go without aid on the imp then. Or we could do 2 quasits fighting side by side. Should we do, let's see, we'll get a vote here in chat. Should we have 2 quasits fighting side by side, or a quasit and an imp? Say it like how I spelled it out, lol. Aphrodisiac. Oop. LMAO, I was laughing too hard. Aphrodisias. Alright, we thinking 2 quasits fighting side by side, or an imp? Imp and quasit. We already got basket here. Which one is stronger? The imp. But I think it'd be cute if we had 2 quasits fighting side by side, because it'd be like, you know, like they're mates kind of fighting together. But at the same time, we're playing on tactician, so we might need all the help we can get. Imp, I think. Imps! Okay, chat's saying imps. Now we have a raven, an imp, and a quasit. And they always said you couldn't have a party of 7 in this game. What do they know? Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Isabel. I'll fight a bitch. I'm an imp. Let me fight. Sadly, there is no goblin party members in the game, so imps will have to do. If only I can name the imp Jess. Oh, pretty moon. They said you can't have more than 2 followers in Diablo 3, and I have like 20. All my armpit? You had me up until the last one. What does that mean? All 20 were up in your armpit? Must have been sticky followers. Armor, not armpit. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
I had an audience.
Fucking phone. Don't worry, I understand the struggles of autocorrect all too well.
Who's going to save us all? I'm Isabel.
So I can't wait till the enable crossplay. I want to stream with you. I would love that. I don't know if it's crossplay, like we can actually play together, because I think right now they just have cross play in terms of like you can transfer your saves. But if we're able to actually play together on crossplay, that'd be amazing. Also, you seen this weird lighting glitch in my armor here? Is that only happening for me? I'm wondering if the stream's getting that too. Also, looks like the stream is behind. Hold on 1 second. Let me refresh this. Saying I still have internet connection. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Armor looks kind of dark. It is very dark. I dyed it. Cross save is now, but they're working on cross platform right now. Oh, okay. Okay, I think my stream playback finally caught up. It was acting delayed there for a second. The true soul is going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Save you. How do you figure that? And you, I've heard you're the protector of this inn, the banisher of shadows. I may have the parasite of a true soul, but not the mind of one. Word gets around fast. I know your name, but little else. Care to enlighten me? I already exposed the traitor among your ranks. What more do you want? Well, I'll do the last one.
And I'm very grateful, but very needy.
No, like shitty lighting.
Imagine
I think this area just has
We
shitty
set up
lighting.
A desperate camp in the middle of a curse in the heart of an evil cult. And who should emerge from the darkness? But you. Free from the absolute
I carry the
influence,
darkness with me.
yet able to walk among cultists.
I'm sorry, Isabel.
It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of
It
a
is the
blessing when I
Shadowlands
see
after
one.
all.
Let me guess. Jahir has sent you to beg a protection spell of her favorite cleric.
Do I get a say in this? Am I supposed to like ask for the blessing, or do you just give it to me?
The blessing falls uneasily over your
This
tainted
disgusting. I don't
body.
want
You
this
can't help but
Saluna
dream
crap on me.
to kill
I think
her
Shadowheart's
would
thinking the same
destroy
thing.
all of last light. You yearn for it so deeply.
It hurts.
Oh yeah, Char was pissed about that one.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the shadow curse.
I already got the
Which will
Pixie's
get you
blessing,
closer
so I'm
to the
sorry,
towers.
but your little
But
thing
there are places it won't
doesn't
help.
really do much for me.
Places where the curse
I wonder
is
what happens
deeper,
if you respect
stronger.
Shadowheart to follow Saluna
The
instead of
cultists
Char.
are able to traverse
It is
even the
impossible to
deepest
do that,
shadows, though.
actually. They
don't
block
know
out
how.
Saluna as
The
a
Harpies are
deity
trying
for
to figure it
Char.
out.
You can't change her
Salunite
deity at
magic.
all. You can change
Dark
her
Lady, forgive me.
her domain,
Good
but you
nerve.
can't change her deity
Like
she
a
follows.
nasty little terrier.
That's rude. I think it's fitting for the character. I guess it makes sense. Look how pissed Shadowheart is back there. I already have a moon lantern. I can safely travel the shadows.
Well, if I'd realized, I'd have spared the theatrics.
Exactly. You're
In that
wasting my
case,
time.
You should be able to navigate a path straight to your target. That's good. Very good.
I mean, they
I
would
wish you
have
luck.
to completely
The very
rewrite
best
her
of it.
story, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, but I kind of like predicted from the beginning that she was a Salunite. It seemed like the likely ending to her story if you're going for that plot twist that you were expecting. Anything else I should know before heading off?
Ketherick is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that?
Marcus is
Something's
back! I'm interested to hear what the dialogue is going to be this time, because I've already exposed him as a traitor. So we're already ready for a fight.
True soul. How glad I am to see you again.
Not a step closer, Marcus. I'm warning you.
So
I
Isabel's
don't
much
know
more
what your name is,
defensive.
but you can still redeem yourself if you follow my lead. My instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
We could probe his thoughts for more information. What does he want with her? Sounds like fun. I'm with you. I'm not like you. I don't take the orders from absolute cronies. Touch her and I'll kill you. Let's get more information out of him. It's a very low DC. Wisdom check!
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
I think we'll actually have Weiss be a good guy for once, because I like playing this fight. So, Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
Shadowheart approves?
Absolute.
Even though it's a Salunite cleric? That's interesting.
You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever
Deep
it
down,
is
she
you've
knows
been
she's a Salunite. Astarion disapproves,
He
though.
already has. Time to go, Isabel.
I guess they only had like 7 HP.
With Isabel dead, the whole sanctuary will be flooded with blood. A far finer future than her taken alive.
Weiss is really fighting against this. Alright, let's see here. Let's do a vampire bite, but first we're going to do a sneak attack. Just gun down Marcus here. Just Astarion can get bent. I feel like someone's very upset about Astarion. Wait, I just bit him and I didn't get happy? Is he undead? He's an aberration. Okay. So I guess that doesn't count. It has to be humanoid. Okay. That's interesting. Also forgot that I had extra attack.
Come along, Isabel.
Dang, Astarion, put in that work. We'll do a level 1 Hellish Rebuke. That was pretty good. 14 damage. God, yeah, of course we're getting critical hits on her. I fucked up the romance, so yes, he can get bent and kick rocks. Oh, our little imp missed. Sad. Alright. Let's do the classic strategy here and do Sanctuary on Isabel so they can't target her. And I think I'm going to do a Glyph of Warding here. I don't know if these guys they don't have any resistances other than poison immunity. Acid sounds fun. We'll do acid. I kind of want to keep it here to see if they fly into it. That looks beautiful. There we go. Oh, he has the Great Weapon Master feat. That's interesting. Now, if Weiss walks into this, is it going to hurt Weiss? Is this friendly fire here? It is not. Okay, that's good. It's saying I can't reach the destination. There we go. I was a little bit concerned about it glitching out on me there.
Your penance will be paid now.
Lae'zel actually looks pretty badass with a longbow. Kind of makes me want to have her be a ranger. So if I push this guy, does he go flying off the edge here? He does. I think that's due for a thunderous smite. And he saved it. Rough. Weiss is just too fast for y'all. Look at this one prone over here. Clawing at the air because he slipped on some ice. Buddy, you gonna take your turn, or are you just gonna... Okay, that's fine. Oh my goodness, I'm so surprised. Let's do a quick little tax here on this guy. Go, Imp Man. Sting him with your tail. The Imp is off his game today, it seems. I don't think Basket's got enough movement to make a jump. What is going on with these people? Impaled? Impaled by what? A ghoul spike prevents this creature from moving. When did that happen? I don't recall that. Well, let's just have Basket go and dash, I guess, and then do a jump. Yeah!
Have to keep going.
Bet you we can get a guiding bolt on this one down here. Nice. Yeah! All the singing. I have to bull rush in a straight line. I kind of want to bull rush so I don't slip on the ice. But I can also probably just do a ranged attack. Looks like Jahir wants to show off her panther form, looking all fancy. I think Lae'zel fits so well as a paladin. It just seems like a very fitting class for her, like Blackest Vengeance, that kind of thing. Go, birdie, go! I think there's just one left. Two, maybe? What's this one? Yeah, there's two. No, that's my imp. It's just one left. Well, the only person that really got hurt in that fight is the imp, and that's about it, really. Ah, we missed. Alright, Imp, it's time for your chance at redemption. Missed again. I'm about to just say you're fired. We'll save her War Priest charge. They only refresh every long rest, I think. Plus, Weiss can just jump up here. Give him a nice punch to the face.
Here we go again.
Hoodoo!
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Where's Jaheira?
Where's
Isabel,
Jera? Oh, there she
are you
is.
all right? I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Sounds fun. Why target you?
Pull the right brick, and the whole tower goes tumbling down. Seluna gave me the power to protect this place. But I can't keep it up forever. Such magic. It's draining. Soon I'll be dry. Without me, Harper's flaming fist, everyone intent on stopping Ketheric is dead.
How long have you been keeping up this
But
shield? That's what I
Now
wonder.
that we have you, perhaps we have a chance.
I'm getting tired of hearing that.
You'll have time for irrelevance when you're dead. For now, we need you. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Well, we got a nice Mind Flare Parasite from that. The Shifting Corpus Ring, that's a good one. And some fancy looking half-plate armor, but I'll probably skip that. I don't think these winged horrors drop anything.
Swift as my feet
I also
can
don't think
carry me.
any Harpers died in that battle. Where'd Jaheira go? Oh, there she is.
Traitors among us. And still I can only feel relief. If we had lost Isabel.
You should have seen this coming.
I thought I was prepared for treachery. But an all-out assault. I blundered into their trap like a fool. You have the honor of making up for my mistake. I trust that you will.
Nothing new to report yet, but the search
A
continues.
search burdened by unnatural darkness. But don't let that discourage you.
We'll leave for now. Let's head back into the Shadow Curse lands. Also, we got another Lithid Parasite to use. So, Psionic Backlash, I think we'll add to Weiss's repertoire of all these reactions I got.
You Gravenguard's still alive, you reckon? He better be.
How do I leave here? Oh, there it is. Look at all these buffs I got. Our party's just loaded on buffs right now.
Dead bird. Not the victim of a house cat, I take it.
Hi, birdie. Oops. No, the imp's gone and the bird's gone. Wow. These are some mean Shadow Curse Ravens on Tactician. Of course, Shadowheart's like at the bottom of the turn order when I just want to have her cast Spirit Guardians. I don't even need Hunter's Mark because they're all like 1 HP. Could use Shatter, but it's probably gonna. Yeah, it could probably get most of them here. 4 of them. Oh, it somehow got Shadowheart still. I thought she was outside of the radius. Sorry, Shadowheart. There's just one left, and it killed Basket, you bastard. Well, our party of 7 has now been reduced to a party of 4 again. Help! What's this note say? Help! Darkness has rolled into Rythwin, cutting us off on all sides. We send people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before the words are obscured by drops of blood. This letter is our last hope. Send help anyone from anywhere. I beg of you. I will renounce Our Lady Loss and kiss the Moon Maiden's feet if that's what it takes. Just don't let the darkness take us. I have bad news for you, my friend. I don't think it worked. Let's see if we got any rings we can use here. I think we'll have Weiss equip that new ring we got from, what's its face? Marcus.
Anything of use? Best be on my way.
A charming little egg. Is that like a camp supply item? I think it is. 3 camp supplies. Round and speckled, there's something appreciably cheerful about an egg. Even the word itself, egg. How frolicsome. Alright, do we got a scroll of Featherfall? We do not. So I gotta put on these boots.
They should all be running.
They should all be running. I don't know why I was expecting something other than rotted fruit from these barrels, but that's probably all you can expect in the Shadow Curse lands. A bunch of rotted fruit and a shadow root sack. Another locked chest.
That's curious.
I see another chest over there too. There's just chests everywhere here. It's like some pirates crashed on the shore or something. Up. Boy, I love fighting these things. It seems like everyone but Weiss is entangled. I think I need some freedom of movement. But I can't do it because it's a touch-based spell. Oh my god. I really want to do it on Lae'zel. I have an idea. Lae'zel could Misty Step out of there, maybe? Not sure. I don't know if the Shadow Curse vines can be set on fire, too.
Morse Kirk.
A critical miss. Okay, he's stunned. Two stuns. Alright. What can Shadowheart do here? I think another Glyph of Warding with fire. We'll shield. Maybe we can have Lae'zel do some long-range blasting here, except for she doesn't have a very high hit chance with that. Could use Dissonant Whispers. I think we'll just have her Misty Step out of here. Wow, that did a lot of retaliation damage. I think Astarion needs to do some more arrow many targets here. Ow. That stung a little bit.
Looking ahead.
Okay, I think we're definitely due for a short rest. Astarion, please stop getting stuck in the vines, for the love of God. Short rest, there we go.
I'm so tired.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Have to keep going.
We're still stepping in these damn Shadow Curse vines left and right. We gotta get out of here. The ground is trying to kill us. Ooh, 2 arrows of transposition. Me takey.
Over there.
Alright, well, let's get our familiars back out here.
What's that?
I found a key and a rotten watered haven cheese wedge. A single white worm wriggles through this cheese wedge. Disgusting.
Moving ahead.
A locked chest that only contained 26 gold and alchemist fire. I'm not sure why it was so valuable to be locked.
Lies your guilt.
The waning moon.
I've met few who can also commune with the dead.
And I have met few who stand so tall and fearless in the face of the unknown. Be on your way, brave soul.
Ha!
A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us.
That is a fair point, I'd say. He's very persuasive.
The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
Man, you are maximum edgelord. Death often comes for a reason. I've killed before, but does that make me a murderer?
Depends. Did those you killed trust you? Care for you?
This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged.
It sounds like she must be punished thoroughly.
You see it as I do. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
Kill the dead. Kill the killed dead. Kill the killed dead again and again.
Your mind swoons with possibilities. This blessed loon may murder the same soul as many times as he wishes.
No. I seek only justice, not murderous deviancy. I offer you a chance to avenge this murderer's victims. Will you take it?
So long as I get paid.
The death of heroism is close, I see. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon.
Find the ledger and bring it to me.
On our way to the Waning Moon, it seems. I think that's very close to Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken. Which pretty much is all this land over here that we have not explored. So we gotta go towards Last Light. And instead of going left, we're gonna go right. And we just have to remember he's like right there. Weird black-eyed guy. That should be easy to remember. Actually, I got a better custom quest marker. Hold on. Weird black-eyed guy. Oh, that's the character limit right there. I already hit it apparently. Okay, so we're just gonna have to keep it weird black-eyed guy. I was gonna say with asshole raven. Make it so I really don't forget. Hey, it's a dead Dwagar up here.
What's that?
The Gray Scout's Journal. Shitting near and a shitting scouting task. You, Dwagar, find another way to the Shadow Curse. Sure, right, shitting near. Whoever laid this curse knew their business a lot better than you do. What was that? Why is he writing, what was that? Gnomes, I killed you in the Underdark. You can't be. Ha ha ha. I found your way through the curse. Shitting near. The way through the Shadow Curse is to let the curse go through you. Ha ha ha. Okay, slightly insane. That's okay. Come on, gang, hurry up.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play. Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek. Will you play with me?
Don't startle people like that. Easy way to wind up killed by mistake.
Killed? Nobody dies around here, silly. Not like that. Play with me, and you'll see for yourself.
Study the boy. Try to understand his true nature. Sadly, Weiss is not an expert of the Arcana.
Something is amiss about the boy, but exactly what eludes you?
I don't have time for this.
Make time. I want to play. Or else.
We're done here.
No.
Oh, he did not like that. Angry boy. Doggy and Daddy. Strongest daddy ever. Where's best doggy ever? Best mummy ever. So insulting to the doggy. Can I scare the doggy with a basket? Shit, your trouser holes! Basket is here! They killed the bird. Whoa, it teleported up here. How am I supposed to get to it up there? Can I blast it with an arrow of roaring thunder? I don't even have that. He's just like floating. I'm not quite sure what to do with that. I guess we leave him alone for now and go after Doggy.
Coming for you.
Ah, critical miss. Oh, he's like on top of this shack here. disgusting damage, Lae'zel. I love it. That's what you get for being a bratty kid. Dad's axe. When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue for 2 turns. Mental fatigue gives -1 penalty to wisdom's, intelligence, and charisma saving throws for every turn remaining. So it just makes it harder for them to succeed any future saving throws once they fail the first one. That's pretty good. Might have a spot for Shadowheart to do that. So, restoring an additional 2 hit points isn't that big of a deal, because I don't think I've really had a lot of battles where it's come down to me just having 2 hit points remaining. Yeah, so I think we'll just swap that out. Any little bit helps. I mean, that's true, but I kind of want to think like, you know, the best offense or the best defense is a good offense, and go for the ring that makes it so that when they fail their saving throw, they get mental fatigue. But how often is Shadowheart really casting spells that require saving throws? Because I don't think Spirit Guardian... I guess it is a saving throw. Spirit Guardians, Banishment's a saving throw. Glyph of Warding is not. Really, we only have 3 spells that she has that require saving throws right now, so I guess we'll hold off on it. Any little bit of cantrips. Well, cantrips aren't saving throws, those are just ranged spell attacks. The only saving throw cantrip that I'm aware of is,
blood whispers.
What's it called? Vicious Mockery? Yeah. Which that's a bard cantrip. Acid Splash is a saving throw, I think, but I don't ever use Acid Splash.
At the ready.
Let's wait for the party to catch up here.
Maybe I need more pockets.
This looks like it's Moonrise Towers here. Or at least on the way to Moonrise Towers. Oh no, this is the Toll House, which I think does also lead to Moonrise. Rotting fruit, as far as the eye can see.
What do you bring?
Harmony and a greater understanding of this plane. I'm afraid I'm more of a taker than a bringer, if you catch my meaning. I bring you death. I say I'm afraid I'm more of a taker than a bringer.
You never take, only bring. I require good.
We will toss a single gold creature at the a gold piece at the creature. Can't speak today. Here you go. Enjoy that.
I require more.
How much do you want exactly?
All that you have.
Fine, take it all. I don't have so much gold for. I don't hand out so much gold for so little in return.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
Ooh, lots of different checks here. Okay. I'm here to replace you as toll collector. The toll collector scam is old and uninspired. Give it a rest. Figure out a new trick. The happiness gold grants is temporary at best. Do not let your need for gold trap you here. Say the toll collector scam is old and uninspired. Yawn. I'm bored with your scam.
Trick. No. Gold. I require gold.
Yes, a trick. You're a trickster. You don't deserve the gold. Look, I've run the scam myself. I know it's a trick, a basic one at that. I require passage or your throat will be cut. I'm gonna go with deception, even though I have a more better chance of succeeding with intimidation. Oh god, that might have been a mistake. I do have inspiration, though. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? No. Reload real quick. I don't want to waste all my inspirations on this roll. I didn't think it'd be a DC of 18. Or I thought at least Shadowheart would give me guidance. But I guess she's not close enough. I think guidance is a touch-based spell. So she has to be standing, like, really close to you.
Trick. No.
Oh, there's the bonus. There, give me some guidance, Shadowheart. Of course I get a crit 1. Why wouldn't I? You are a real bastard. Turns out Weiss doesn't have the most trustworthy face. Can't really deceive people that much. When he looks like he got beat up by 7 gnolls and had his eye replaced from a hag.
Trick. No. Gold.
Oh, 17? Come on.
Gold.
There we go. Barbarian approves. He likes the deception. Well, that was quite simple. Unsigned trade vista. I think that's actually a spell, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. I think it's flesh turns to gold. An unsigned writ suggests a counterfeit in progress. Whoever made it was planning to trade illegally from the toll house. Shadowheart, can you learn this as a spell, maybe? Maybe you have to turn it into a spell later. I don't know. Read somewhere that it's supposed to be a spell. Gold. Now I take all of the gold. I'm gonna punch down these old doors. Oh, I bet they're resistant to bludgeoning. It's slashing that it requires. Lae'zel, slash these doors for me. The door is immune to acid damage. I'm quite shocked at that. Where are you going, Weiss? Oh, dear Lord, what is happening? I didn't want to go to the roof. How did I even get up here?
Light on my feet.
What is happening? I just want to go in the room. The camera's bugging out. The roof. I'm gonna say roof forever, babe. It's just ingrained in me, okay? You can't fix it. I'm sorry. It's just something that
headache.
It's just that's my red flag, as I say roof instead of roof. When a weapon attack roll inflicts a condition, the wielder gains arcane acuity. Well, the gloves look cool, but I don't much care for arcane acuity as a condition. I will laugh every time you do it. Roof, 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 roof.
Might be useful.
They do always say that men are dogs, so maybe that's just like part of my nature, is I have to say roof instead of roof. How about I'm just gonna start saying the ceiling. I'm walking on top of the ceiling. Technically, that is what a roof is.
That might be worth a look.
A stuck safe door. You know Weiss is about to tear this shit open. I feel like a little goblin here just grabbing all the little gold that's left behind.
Blacketh's will be done.
Small nitpick here, but why does Lae'zel still say Vlaakith's will be done when she has turned against Vlaakith? Food for thought.
Step quick.
Ah, the Iron Vine Shield. While the wielder is holding a weapon empowered with Shillelagh, and when they're hit by a melee attack, the attacker takes 2 piercing damage. That is pretty dog shit. The reason why I say that is that's extremely situational. You have to be playing as a druid, pretty much. And then in addition to that, you have to get hit by a melee attack. And then they only get hit with 2 piercing damage. Cool concept, but yeah, I would probably never use that. What is going on with the camera? Saying that I can't get in places.
Should
stab.
Alright, I think these Shadow Curse Vines are... Gotta do at least 22 damage to damage it. Well, Weiss's Fist does up to 23, so if I punch it a bunch,
not reaction,
it might do something. This would take a while, though. It's not weak to anything. We'll give it a few punches. You know, strengthen up Weiss's knuckles. Maybe it just needs a good kick. I don't think this is working. I know I've brought these down before. I thought they were weak to fire, but this might just be a condition since I'm playing on Tactician. They're not weak to fire. Is there another way in this room? I think there is through the ceiling you can get through here. Yeah, if we go up to this ladder here, I think we can jump down.
If not over, then through.
What's that?
Shadowheart, I need you to stand away from the boards. So you don't fall down.
Father, they will die for you.
There we go. Now I just gotta jump on down there without it telling me that the path is interrupted. Alright, now that we're in, starting can lockpick this. And we got Fire Heart. Whenever you take fire damage dealt by another creature, you gain 2 turns of heat. And not interested. But I will take this scroll of color spray. And I guess this Great Axe +1 to sell it. Jumping out the window.
On my way.
Yeah, I think that's about all we really need from the Toll House here. Let's go ahead and head into Moonrise, which should be right here.
Moonrise Towers at last.
We're close. I can feel it. The absolute. Its power is strong here.
That's far enough.
Are you brain bugging me without my consent?
His thoughts invade your own.
This is what I hate the most about these absolutists, is how they just worm their way into your thoughts without permission.
Welcome back, True Soul. What news?
I've infiltrated an encampment of Harpers protected by a cleric of Saluna. Mandara sent me. I've hid in some fetid places in my time, but the land around here really takes the cake.
what need have you of hiding, friend? You need not skulk like a vagrant. This land belongs to us.
Oh, is
Your
that
phone's
so?
right
Is
in
that
the
why you
audience
have to stand
chamber,
around
Trousseau.
moon
She'll be
lanterns so you
wanting
don't
to
get
hear from
consumed
you.
by the shadow
Let's hope
curse?
this Zrel likes what we have to say.
In her name.
Praise the Absolute.
Yes, yes. Praise the Absolute. We adore her.
Every last one of these cultists. You're keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guns might be of use to us others. For a while.
I thought there was a way around this way, but I suppose not.
But when the time is right, the Absolutists will feel the sting of my blade.
I agree, Leza. We will kill them all. In her name.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover
Another
the secret
true
of the
soul.
Absolute.
The disciple will want to see you through the main doors. Welcome, true soul. The disciple will have work for you, I expect. So much to be done.
I need snacks, says Jess. I too need snacks.
Where do
I
you
always desire snacks.
I was a farrier in Dissarin Valley.
If you have coin, then show it.
To mock me is to beg for death.
Ha! Bark, bark, like a warg pup you are. The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I see only weaklings in this place.
You want a warrior? Here I am.
Prove it! Who's singing your name?
Hag-eyed persuasion. Bet the hag who ripped my eye out is howling from the grave. Okay, we gotta go with that, considering that's like such a unique line of dialogue. Or I could just go with intimidation, because my persuasion's not that good. I have cut from corpses 1,000 tongues, and those 1,000 tongues sing of murder. Okay, we'll go with that one.
The bridge to glory is built on the bones of the dead. Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest.
Heck yeah, that's what I like to hear, buddy. Notched armor. Gain +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. Without a doubt, that is definitely going to Shadowheart. That's pretty good. So we'll buy that right away. Not sure how much money we'll have left over for other stuff. I do want to get these potions of angelic reprieve. There's a lot of stuff I actually kind of want to pick up from him. We got chainmail +2, breastplate +2. The enraging heart garb, while raging, the wearer generates 2 turns of wrath, gives you +2 to con. +1 bonus to spell save DC and +1 bonus to initiative rolls.
Watch your back.
Assume nothing.
I don't really have any like wizards in my party, so that's actually not super useful. Normally I pick that up in every playthrough. The Big Boy's Chew Toy! Often mistaken for a relic of the wizard Bigby's creation, this staff was ironically made as a bite stick for Bigby's dog, Big Boy. That's a great description, I love that. Let's sell him some of this junk here. I have so much enchanted gear. The Cruel Sting. That's useful for Minthara because it's like a drow-specific weapon. I know I had Hoarfrost boots. Yeah, we'll sell those. They're just weighing me down. Guess we can sell this idol Saluna as well. And the Bloodstone. I can't ever sell the hair growing tonic. Weiss needs to have pristine hair. Fetish of Calarduran Smooth Hands. The smooth 6-pointed star on this ring is beset with small underdark gemstones, as befits a talisman of the god of mining and patron of deep gnomes. Interesting. So he's also got the Halberd of Vigilance here, which is very nice. If you combine that with a feat, which gives you attacks of opportunity when you walk within range of the target. Or when they walk in within range of you, I mean. When the wielder attacks with advantage, the attacks inflict bleeding. So sharp you can cut yourself just talking about it. For example, saw this sword the other day, mate. Absolutely brilliant. It was, why, I was told that just talking about it. What do I, ow, bugger, bugger, bugger. Okay, we're gonna, I feel like I kind of want to buy that just for the item description. Because that is a really good item description. We'll get this arrow of many targets, though, and these potions of angelic reprieve, and we'll call it at that, probably.
Slaughter
well, true soul. Give this to Shadowheart here. Oh, and we have this Great Axe +1 that I need to sell.
My faith will guide me.
All this ash and meat.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
New face, we met before at the Goblin Camp.
Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul.
Ah, yes,
neither
the
of us
innocent
saw what
goblins.
happened.
I would hardly call the goblins their innocents.
They were a little more frothing at the mouth than faithful, true enough. Here, though, look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together, and quite a fool who draw their ire.
Drop the act. What are you actually doing here?
I'm not the one putting on an act, true soul. Though I'd mind how well you mouth your prayers. Spend enough time in this place, and you might just start to believe them.
Where can I get your armor?
But
Because
look
it's
at me
fancy looking.
preaching, and when I'm only here to serve. Anything to trade, true soul?
Of course, I'm just here to serve the Absolute. My goodness, you have an abundance of stuff. Oh my, yeah, the Armor of Devotion and 9,600 gold. Not worth it. Sharpened Snare Caress. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws when resisting your attacks and spells that inflict restrain. So good for druids. The near misser is good. I think we might need a Starian to pickpocket some people. Because we're running a bit low on cash. And you sell a pitchfork. One of these days I'll do a pitchfork build. One of these days. But not today.
An honor.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. With haste.
We'll handle the diplomacy. You just keep looking pretty.
Alright, Astarian, let's see how ridiculous this DC check is for pickpocketing.
Where do you hail from?
Evanescence. I was a farrier in Dissarin Valley.
This calls for careful footwork.
And the dreams came.
18. Oops. I like how in most places it tells you, like, you've been caught in the act stealing red-handed, but when you're stealing in the absolutes area, as soon as they catch you, they're like, "Alright, motherfucker, you're dead."
Where do you hail from?
18 DC is not as bad as I thought it was going to be, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a 20.
Evanescence. Our brothers have the drink. Careful, I'm behind. Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to hers.
There we go. I got it. Second attempt. Astarian's on his game today.
Let's go.
I like how Astarian said, "Okay, let's go. Let's go before I get caught."
These boots have seen everything.
If I walk back in there now, is it going to immediately start a fight? Yes, it does. Okay. Well, that's good to know. We're going to have to give him a break to calm down for a second. I might not make it to the end of the stream, lol. Oh no, are you getting tired, babe? I'm getting a little tired too. Deadass just nodded off in the middle of the stream. Oh no. Okay, if you're nodding off, you should get some rest, my love. Especially if your son is asleep. Or maybe get a nap in. At this point, it feels like it's kind of late for a nap. Oh, he's not. Of course he's not. I'm sitting in my recliner and almost fell forward. Oh, sweetie. Try to get some rest if you can. You don't have to catch the whole stream. We're probably going to be done in about 45 minutes anyways. I'm going to have to go in and beat him senseless so he will go to sleep. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that, but, you know, you just never know sometimes when he's going to go to bed. Will it be 10 o'clock? Will it be midnight? Will it be 1:30 a.m.? It's always up in the air. Spiders in the dark. Okay, I think it should be clear for us to come back in now.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you just have to wait about a minute, I think.
Can you hear her?
Of many hearts.
Ever at your service.
Alright, now we're getting the near misser. that's all we really need from her. The gloves of crushing are pretty cool, but we're not gonna really need those for anything. Oh no, the Ring of Spiteful Thunder is worth it. We're getting that. And the Potion of Speed and the Arrow of Many Targets.
An honor.
Give him the old 1-2. First the left hook, then the right. You'll never see it coming. So, the Ring of Spiteful Thunder is going to Lae'zel.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
I might just have to do that. Let's give the Malefic Extraction to Astarion, and we'll just have to remember to put the Smuggler's Ring back on when we're wanting to actually, wanting to steal things.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I think it's only for weapon attacks. Yeah, so it's better on Astarion than on Weiss, because he does unarmed attacks. And then we'll give Lae'zel that ring we just got. Where is it at? Ring of Spiteful Thunder, yeah.
Many hearts, one soul.
My youngest has been passed out since fucking 2 a.m. yesterday, but kid was up for like 2 days on 2 hours of sleep. Jeez. I mean, at least you got some peace now, but that definitely sounds like a strong case of narcolepsy, which I think we discussed that's kind of what it was. This fried rat skewer is mine now. Alright, well, let's go ahead and jump in here and see what's going on with Minthara.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know
I'm going to have to talk to his doctor about him having insomnia like his dad. Yeah, I guess those can be hereditary.
You failed to do so. If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash.
Oi! What?
You scrag! Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
Blame the absolute
I love how immediately Catherine is like, you said what, bitch?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Make Minthara scream her own damnation. Try to force your will on Ketheric, push him to declare Minthara innocent. Was that DC like 35? Hold on, I gotta quick save and see this. 21. We'll give it a shot. 22! I got it!
Your mind extends outward and grasps at nothing. In Ketheric's place, you feel an absence. No psionic power. No tadpole at all.
The goblins.
Interesting.
They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little. And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death.
He's too young to be diagnosed with bipolar.
Ultimate failure must
but I feel like when he's
punishment.
older, that will be the case, which will explain a lot.
Night Warden Minthara,
Yeah.
your crime is incompetence, and your sentence
If anything, I hope the
is
doctor's
death.
able to find something for him.
Make her passing
for his
slow,
sake and yours.
Disciple Zarel. Be creative.
I smell a massacre. Let it begin. Don't kill her. She's a loyal servant of the Absolute.
As the General's attention shifts to you, a memory stirs. A memory of this room. And his voice raised in anger.
And Kiki broke
I'm
my
surprised
blinds.
to see you again, true
Oh,
soul.
Kiki.
You are here to assist.
She's
and
getting
not
to be more
meddle,
destructive
I
than
trust.
Allie is.
I would remind you that while in my halls, you obey me, just as you would any other chosen. What say you about our Minthara? It is fitting that one mad dog should judge another.
Look at that sad little look on her face. You know me, you know of my madness. Yeah.
Better than you know yourself, it seems. But we are here to speak of Minthara, not you.
She's a valuable soldier. She serves the Absolute faithfully.
A pity, then, that her faith was so inadequate.
Oh.
Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
My. Can I just say that like, Absolute guard should be fired for letting a goblin so easily take a halberd out of his hand? Oh,
I'm so sorry,
double
my lord.
ope.
She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
I think someone fucked up. When you slice a dude in his neck and he tells you to try again, that's when you should just run away in the other direction.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage
First
of
of
our
all,
surprising
why did
guest
she let
and
go
their
of the
particular
axe?
creative genius. I'm
Yeah,
sure the
there's a
results
lot of
will send a clear message to the
strange
troops
things that just happened
on the
there.
importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you.
He's like, now I gotta wash off my damn beard.
You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Oh, pleasure. I like how my head snapped up, like out of pure excitement. Thank you, I'm going to enjoy this.
Do. Have fun. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
Buddy, I don't even remember who you are. I dream of blood pools deep enough to bathe in. Run me a bath.
No! Please! Oh.
Brutal. Not enough blood, though.
Enjoy a bit of casual bloodshed. Now come. I'd like to know more about this.
You are sadistic, Lae'zel. I have an excuse. I'm a ball spawn.
Like a god, not the living wreck you are now. Your disgrace has something to do with this Ketheric.
I will make him suffer.
You yearn to flay him until he forgets himself, as you have.
Indulge in your thoughts of lacerating him.
He healed up a trait. He could enjoy your cuts forever and a day.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn more about his power.
Well, let's go talk to Zrel first. Also, look at this horrible, like, cleaning here. Y'all gotta pick up your stools. Hum, 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 says the scrying eye.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciple Zrel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours.
Another true soul that enters my mind without permission. I cannot wait to gut you.
Through your mind, as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient.
And enjoyable. Got any more minions to punish?
Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them.
Delicious.
Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Distract her with your lust for Astarion. That's what we're doing. I can only think about my vampire boyfriend.
My.
Astarion approves.
For the neck pricker is succulent. I'd like to take a bite out of him myself. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Show me the power she gave you.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut
also
the thread of
approves.
Life with a thought.
I'm just getting approval with him left and right. Goodbye, Ogre.
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side.
It's weird how she doesn't do that in, the battle with her.
I have a mission for you.
Considering it looks like she can just rupture minds.
Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Maybe it's only those that are not shielded by the prism. The prism probably protects us, I guess. Is it true that General Thorm is invulnerable?
Indeed. The Absolute's love for him has made him more than mortal. He is unstoppable.
I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, Disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
What exactly was this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
She looks extremely obvious with it, with her way of just dashing around looking. Talking of this relic makes you anxious. Why is that? Ah, it's gonna be hard to pass this persuasion. But we did it on the second attempt.
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold to be of such importance. General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it.
If the relic is vital to Catherick's plans, you should be giving me more support.
Fine. Talk to the Bugbear Quartermaster. Tell him he's to share my secret stash with
More loot! You said you lost contact. What do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
Alright, understood. I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive.
Nah, I got some stupid
Take
pixie's
one
blessing.
from
I'll be
Balthazar's
fine.
chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
I could think of better chamber pots to use, but to each their own.
So this is the abode of our dear Absolute. It's about as cheerful as expected.
I never asked, are you Cazador's only spawn, or are there others like you?
Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. He always insisted we were a family, even when he was carving scars into our flesh.
Oh, you know, it's like the same as playing Monopoly.
I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest.
Oh, it sounds like he's about to cry.
Now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
See, Astarian's got a soft heart when you get on his good side. Let's go see what special loot we have on offer from the Bugbear.
In her design.
That moment made me sad for Astarian. I agree. There's a lot of sad moments with Astarian. You can kind of understand why he's such a dick, because that's all he's ever lived with for 200 years.
Took a liking to you, did she?
When I did his romance the first time.
Watch yourself. She breaks her toys once she's done with them.
So what's the special loot you have on offer? Oh yeah, it's the Dwarven Splint Mail. Yeah, that's what it is. Dear God. Well, you certainly still charge an arm and a leg for it, don't you? Oh, I guess we'll have to come back for that one. Because we're definitely not ready for that right now. I don't think there's any other ones that came from the special loot. But the Dwarven Splint Mail is definitely worth getting, because you get +2 Constitution.
Slaughter.
So, really useful to have on a cleric if you want to increase those Constitution saving throws. Sell some of those scrolls. Holy shit. I have a lot of scrolls, but I don't want to sell them, because I might use them at some point. Don't judge me. I'm a scroll hoarder. Don't look. Don't look at my scrolls. They're mine. And all of this spicy pork sausage is mine also. Salami. And bloodless pig meat. That just sounds appetizing as all hell. Nothing I want for dinner more than bloodless pig meat.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling.
You could stir with an axe. Actually, it's probably better. That nice flat head, you know, can really put some circular motion in the bowl.
How can I help you?
I've never seen a tame gnoll before.
Soft and sweet as pudding, isn't he?
Oh, he's
No longer
just
remembers
precious.
his life in the wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
Your voice pisses me off. I don't know why. You've actually stood before the Absolute? Oh, I thought the Absolute accepted us all as we are. Heartwarming. Praise her name.
Praise her works. Committed by the hands of her faithful. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie.
I think it's the upward inflections that she does that's annoying to me. Instead of saying, like, observe, she says, observe!
What would you like him to do?
How about a dance?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Barnabas?
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
It better be a good dance. That is an awful dance, Barnabas. You should be ashamed. At least do like the robot or something.
No, Barnabas. We talked about this.
Compel the gnolls to pulp their master. Yes.
Like rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No. Barnabas. Darling. No!
There's a parasite in that corpse.
Oops.
Trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more.
You better fall in line,
to your
Barnabas.
surprise, instead of ravishing you, he grovels with a howl of pining awe.
Yes. Your lord is back. Ugh, get away from me. No need to wait any longer, Nollies. There's blood coming soon. Now we're gonna get the Call the Weak feature. We're just giving Weiss every brain worm we can find. And we'll give Astarion a few too. Alright, let's talk to this bitch. Potion selling, ugly drow lady.
Trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure.
Your
to
voice
stand
also
before a
pisses me
true
off.
soul and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing.
What does a trader in blood do exactly?
I trade in blood and the potions that can be wrung from it. I'm more than happy to make you one, if you'd honor me with your blood. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
What kind of potion is this exactly?
No idea. But it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the absolute
Can't stand these
blessing
kids. LOL.
intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together.
What will you do with the blood you keep?
Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps.
Have you tried giving
I
the
have an
kids the
innate
old
curiosity for
1-2?
all things sanguine.
I heard it works very well. Fuck them kids! Sounds interesting. Let's do it.
Just a little prick, and it's all over.
JK, kind of.
Close your eyes.
What part are
Yeah.
we kidding about,
All
kind
of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you?
Excuse me, he's his own person.
I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable.
You
Do
don't
have a
talk
name,
about my baby
Spawn?
that way.
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a
Astarion's
vampire
like, whoa,
since
wait
I
a
was
minute
young.
there. Hold on.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale.
So this is how I fucked up
But
my
it's
romance with
yours
Astarion in my first
if you
playthrough.
bite me.
Is having
I
him
will
bite
have
her.
to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
He said no. There's nothing more to discuss.
How very disappointing.
I did miss that face, you know.
Aw, you're so sweet, Astarion. You can be. So what is this that I got here? Noble Elven Blood grants you an additional 10 meters of movement speed, dark vision, and you can't be charmed until your next long rest. Not bad. What's this person doing?
She sees everything we are. Do you understand? There is no hiding from her.
Oh, he's a loony. He's a loon.
Let's see.
I can't speak to crazy people. I'm out of here. There's a dead mind flare tadpole just sitting out here.
Yours is a face I shred in my dreams. One
Excuse
who
me?
kicked the steel claw as if I were some stray. I am a champion hunter. When I lick my pelt, I taste blood. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
What do you mean I kicked you? We've never met. Try to remember what was forgotten. Don't risk delving into the past horrors. Ask about. Let's try to remember what was forgotten.
You excavate the empty caverns of your useless mind, shoveling, dozing.
Was I kicking
blasting
cats in the
through
past?
The smooth brain.
Oh, I'm about to murder
How
this
the
cat.
kitty cat mewled when your boot stamped upon its tail. You are the black cat crossing
I'm
the
covered in
path of
blood.
the living.
Oh, yeah.
The pleasure of the memory dribbles out of your leaking skull into the very air.
Cower in self-disgust. Meow! Meow!
The memory won at the cost of a piece of your mind. You were in this tower before, that much is sure.
Those are some great dialogue responses. Can I speak with Dead on the cat? Aw. Just lifting a cat corpse into the air. Weiss, you are one sick motherfucker. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that before.
No traps, please.
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
Alright, Mig, what do you got to say?
Hush. Meat sounds above. Here.
Meat.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Something in the walls? What is it?
Pig. In walls above. Maybe. Whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But Mig banned. Not allowed to pet nose.
Oh, that's sad.
You find meat. You share.
You share meat with Mig. You do. You shares the meat. Does jumping up here take us anywhere? Oh, I thought that was like a hidden crack in the wall. What's the point of this? Thought that was gonna lead somewhere. Decoration. Fair, fair. Nice little bit of decoration's always needed, especially in a place as decrepit as this. Let's see how the torture of Minthara is coming along.
Do you yet recall your name, prisoner?
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours.
It's a sad day when you get tortured by a pair of gnomes.
Fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again.
I expected her to be dismembered. Disappointing.
When the body suffers, we retreat into the mind. But when the mind breaks, all is lost. We are erasing her.
They have a point. I think that's probably worse. Stand aside. I'm taking charge here. Weiss is taking command. Barely got that.
Yes, your authority is great. We can learn, watching you break what little remains of her mind.
Reach out for her mind.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Hide. Submit. Embrace.
Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute.
Push past the presence towards Minthara. Oh, this is a high roll here. Might need to use some inspiration. Nope, we're doing just fine without it.
Navigating the storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
So it is you who will end me. Make it swift, then. Anything to silence that thing. That voice.
I have a plan. Fake obedience and the guards will leave without raising the alarm.
I would prefer to make these bastards bleed. But I trust that you speak from caution rather than cowardice. I will put my faith in you and pretend to be their slave.
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Is it done? I did not feel her mind break.
Then you weren't listening well enough, novice. Because I reshaped her. If it is breaking you desire, I can snap you like a twig. 26.
No. My sister only meant to compliment your delicate work.
Indeed. Seems I have a bit to learn yet. We ought to return to our posts, sister. There'll be plenty more prisoners to practice on.
An ill thing to let an enemy show their back and live.
Seems to me it's backstabbing that got you where you are.
And look at you, right here with me. I suggest we leave, silently.
As silent as we can be. I do have an idea, though. If we, use this ring here to cast invisibility on Minthara, that'll probably help us out. Instead of having to pass a bunch of checks here. Yes, it's just us leaving Moonrise, no one else. Well, I'm very glad that worked, because that made that a lot more simple.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose. Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen.
One of us! One of us!
Visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby?
Tell her where to find your camp.
Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
Apparently Astarion and Shadowheart are very fond of Minthara, because they are always approving. Which works for me. I'll take approval over disapproval any day. Now, where did that ring go that I was using? There it is. I think we'll go ahead and long rest here. I think Minthara is somewhere around here, unless she doesn't show up to camp until the next day. There she is down there. However, it is starting to get a little late, so I think I'll go ahead and end things here because I'm getting pretty tired, and just like my beautiful girlfriend, I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open. So we will speak to Minthara tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Probably do a little bit more Baldur's Gate tomorrow. I'm feeling like it's a good idea because I'm interested to hear what she has to say and continue my blossoming romance with our vampire boyfriend. So I will catch you all then. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and take care.